collective reading for all signs for star seeds and earth angels. This is a pretty urgent message. I've been getting a lot of downloads lately, so let's go ahead and get started and let's get some cards and messages. Um, if you've watched my channel and you already know, I do mindfulness before I get started. So we will start off with our singing bowls today. And what I would like to start with today is the solar plexus chakra, which is your third chakra, and that's the yellow one. Because today is Wednesday, and for Wednesdays, I work on my solar plexus chakra. So we're going to go ahead and get started with some affirmations and some singing bowls, and then we'll get some messages for all star seeds and earth angels. Please don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons for all my new content. If you already did, I greatly appreciate all your love and support. Thank you so much. So let's get started. So first, we're going to start off with some affirmations. And then we will do the singing bowl along with the affirmations. If you've never used a singing bowl before, these are the ones that I use. They're just simple, basic, not too big. Now, when you use these, you're gonna, they come with a pillow as well. If they don't, then you put it on the palm of your hand, and it comes with this as well to tap. So now I'm going to demonstrate something because some people don't know how to use a singing bowl. So when you tap on it, if you go like this, so you're just going to hear a banging sound. Now you want to put the bowl flat on your palm of your hand. Now it makes a nice, gentle singing noise. Okay. Now, if you do have the pillow, I would suggest that you use that to place it on. So let's go ahead and get started with our affirmations. And I'm going to say an affirmation you to read to yourself, or you can write them down on a piece of paper as well. I am in touch with my feelings. And when I hit the singing bowl, I'd like you to take a deep breath in through your nose. Breathe in through your nose, all the way up from the from your root, all the way up through your center, all the way up through your crown to your crown chakra and out. And when you get up to the top, I'd like you to release out your mouth gently. Creating art nourishes my soul and brings me joy. Self. I invite joy into my life. My body is a masterpiece. I honor the sacred body in which my soul resides. I am powerful, and I use my power for the greater good. Go of past feelings that no longer serve me. I will not allow anyone to violate my boundaries. I allow my creativity to flow freely. I attract like minded people. I am comfortable with my body and I treat it with care. I attract people who treat me with respect. Okay, now that we have cleansed our space, we are now going to go ahead and move on to our messages for the collective for star seeds and earth angels. Now, these messages may or may not resonate with you, so take what does and leave the rest for who it does. So, we're going to get started with some mindful messages for all of our collective star seeds and earth angels. So, go ahead and get a couple shuffles, and then we'll get some messages. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons for all my new content to show your love and support. If you already, thank you so much. So let's get started. Okay, so for our first message we got that came out is gratitude. I love acknowledging all the little things I am grateful for. No matter what I have going on, I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I'm feeling upset, I can fill up a page with the things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which brings me joy. Recharge. I invite magic into my life always. Every day, I grow my connection to this earth. If I am ever feeling low, I simply step outside and appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. Then we got all is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, or overwhelm. I am thankful to feel the full range of my emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. At the bottom of the deck, we got the better it gets. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. Okay. You know what? I'm going to take this next message too because I really enjoy this message and it's just sticking out to me. So it says playful. I go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden into a fun adventure. Why spend time upset when there is so much fun to be had? Or simple messages. So let's go ahead and move on to our next messages. And that is from the Starseed Oracle. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so take what does and leave the rest for who it does. These messages are also timeless, so you can come back and watch them anytime you like. Thank you for joining in on my channel. If you hit the like, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't, please do so. Thank you so much. I also would like to say I do offer personal readings. The information will be in the description box below. I also sell candles that are homemade, 100% all natural soybean. Again, these messages are for all star seeds and all earth angels. Okay, we got a few messages that wanted to come out. Very interesting. So our first message that we got that wanted to come out, mission. Lightworkers Starseed, serve the world by being you. Lightworkers Starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create, or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually, individuals' mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action oriented way, collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career's calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they've forgotten something important. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different and that they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice as such. They may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual card. You're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. How can you serve the world by being you? That's a really beautiful message. Um, so our next message we got is portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying yes. You have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for your efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into that new reality. Now is a time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right in it. What would you most like to experience? Beautiful messages. All right. Then we got Taka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Mintaka is thought to have been a water based plant containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The seas of Mintaka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. Mintakans are thought to have greetings, blessings to you. I'm sorry, I may have lost connection for a moment, but I would like to say again greetings and blessings to you. Okay, so you may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it's very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. When water represents the unconscious mind. So pulling this card also means that you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware. So look at them and see them clearly and consciously so that they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are ready to be brought to the light of day? How can you see the potential in a situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to light? You're welcome, beautiful. Okay, and so for our overall energy, we got star bathing, light body crystal grid transmission and activation. Look at the beautiful, beautiful image on this card. Absolutely beautiful card. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the earth. When things are in balance of the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many star seeds have come to earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. And all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars and the grid. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation. You can download it at www.starseedoracle.me.com. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. Place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the fire myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me. And as they do, may it heal the earth too. If you don't have these cards, which most more than likely you probably don't, I would ask that you place your hand on your heart and repeat that. And I will say that affirmation again. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me. And as they do, may it heal the earth too. So I'm a life path number 8. But if you look through my birth chart, I actually have 2 life paths, which is an 8 and a 9. It's very odd. That's what there's a lot of energetic shifts happening right now. Um, so a lot of people are going through a lot of ups and downs. It's just basically balance, getting centered, and balancing yourself with these energies that are going. So thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get our next set of messages. I'm going to organize this a little bit and change it up so we can get our next messages. And these messages are from Astro Star Codes Oracle. Colorful. I love very colorful cards. So a lot of my messages will come out very colorful. So let's go ahead and get some shuffles. Yeah, when you're going through an ascension process, old things will definitely arise. It's a trigger to see if you've learned the lessons and if you've had growth. Okay, so again, these messages are for star seeds and earth angels, and these are collective messages for all signs as well. Anything that we do is helping the collective because we're a part of the collective. So, any changes that you make, any growth that you make, you're pushing else in the collective to make those changes as well. All right. So, we got two messages that came out. First, we got Cancer, and this is number 4, top, immerse. Cancer is symbolized by a crab who asks us to dive. The crab always carries its protective shell. However, this moon ruled cardinal water sign signifies nutrition in and out of the body and is connected to the breast and stomach. The sun shines here June 21st through July 22nd. The action of this message: be the emotional leader and connect with the parent archetype. If you're in need of parenting yourself, reach out to the divine mother and father and to the earth beneath the sky above and feel held. Once you feel fed by spirit, it becomes easier to accept the ordinary human limitations of the people around you. Of or work, do so with a balanced approach of honest feedback and support and self care. Nurture without enabling. Model what you want others to do. Nourish the connections with your chosen family and tribe. Nourish bodies, gardens, communities, and your temple's health, hearth. Cancer calls us to deepen our relationship to home, but not to get stuck in this protective shell. If you need more out of life, you'll have to leave to the safety to find what you need. Find a home base or a safe place within your soul, and from that safety, be ready to be brave exploration and risk carrying with all your heart. So the challenge to this message: crabs are hard on the outside, but soft and squishy on the inside. Whatever you think will keep you safe may actually keep important people out. So soften your shell. You have a backbone and are not protected solely by an exoskeleton. The gift of this message brings: be aware of the psychic pool in which you float. If you feel tossed by the waves or battered by the anxiety of those around you, dive down deeper and find the calm below. Float in the ocean of collective consciousness and feel cradled, nurtured by the divine mother, fed and cuddled. And then we got North Node, future. Okay, so for this message, The North Node or ascending node represents a place the soul longs to be, where fate beckons. This is uncharted territory. You don't have a map. The North Node calls you to territory that doesn't have a particular charge and can either be an exciting exploration or start off a bit bland and become more satisfying as you proceed. The lunar nodes are the points on the zodiac where the moon's orbit crosses the elliptical. When the moon, sun, and earth exactly line up here, a shadow mysteriously covers the sun or moon and creates an eclipse. You're welcome, sea eyers. I hope you have a blessed, wonderful day and much blessings. So the ancient thoughts a giant creature cast those shadows and referred to the nodes as the head and tail of a dragon. The point where the moon heads north is called the north node, the dragon's head, and calls you forward. So the action for this message, think about where you'd like to be and what you'd like to be doing in 10 years. And make this a beacon that guides you through the time in between. Notice what that piques your curiosity. That's something that excites and beckons you, even if it's unfamiliar. Practice beginner's mind and learn the basics. Some people may resist your change and tell you to stay in your lane, but that is just their discomfort talking. Advisors, friends, or employees who were once perfect for you may no longer best for you. They will eventually celebrate your world expands. In your field of expertise feels too small or confined, branch out and explore new territory. Along this path are people you need to meet and situations that push you out of your comfort zone and call to you your soul's growth. So, the challenge, it can be scary to leave familiar territory. Even people who love you may resist your evolution if it could pull you away from them. So, the gift that this message brings is new beginnings dawn and your fate awaits. This path may start out with uncertainty, but it will become more solid and delicious as you progress. And oh, that was also number 34, which breaks down to a 7. So those numbers can also be significant for you. All right. So for our overall energy, we got Leo, number 5, shine. Oh, I'm really interested in this message. And again, this is number 5. So that number may or may not be significant for you. Shine for the benefit of all. Leo's lion symbol ask you to be brave, be visible, share from your heart, and warm all those around you. Leo is a fixed fire sign ruled by the sun and is connected to the heart, liver, and upper back. The sun shimmers here July 28th. Take your space, be visible, light up the room, but also honor the light within others. Leo asks you to be the hearth fire of the situation. Hold other people's attention, not just for your own ego, but for their benefit, as an actor or teacher would do. Warm their lives and be the person that people gather around to share stories. Bask in the sun. Cultivate your community with love. Share the bounty of your culture. Renew your spirits by living life to its fullest. Be honest rather than modest. Dramatize the situation to get your point across. Just be sure to track where the truth ends and hyperbole begins. Connect your expression and creative process with what you know, are, and have. And know that those actions attract the love and appreciation that you need. Then offer that same level of attention to others, and they will love you for it. People deeply appreciate being seen by you. Learn when to shine and when to step back and center another person, idea, or community. The challenge this message brings: if you're acting from a place of soul hunger, you can mistakenly think that any attention from others will fill that gaping hole. Not all attention is good attention. Stubbornness, the fear of being wrong, or the desire to be seen as the leader may blind you to what is urgently needed. Melodrama can disconnect you from the real feelings involved. And the gift that this message brings: love. Leo rules the heart. So bring your energy and intention into your heart and watch the dynamics shift. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful messages from our Astro Star codes. So let's go ahead and move on to our sacred geometry activations oracle. And these messages are for all earth angels and all star seeds for the collective. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so take what does and leave the rest for who it does. These messages are also timeless, so you can come back and watch them anytime you like. Please don't forget to hit the like button. I greatly appreciate all your love and support. So let's go ahead and get messages from our Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle for all star seeds and all earth angels. All right. So we got 3 messages that wanted to come out. I'm just looking at the overall energy as well. Okay. First message we got number 2, and this is your sacral chakra. The frequency of this. Okay, sorry about that. My connection was a little poor. Okay, so the frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle. Create proportioned flower. As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all the separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as human and as spiritual beings to the whole. The color orange is associated with the second or sacral chakra, located just below the navel. It is linked to our creativity, sexuality, and emotional world. Orange encourages movement and connection with others. It has a freeing effect on the body and mind, stimulating creative thinking, abundance, success, and appetite. Its sense is take a deep breath. Let go of your breath with an audible sigh. Now bring your attention to your emotions. How do you feel? Are you expressing yourself the way you desire in your daily life? Are you inspired? What do you do to express your creativity? How about your sexuality? Perhaps it is time for a new project or love affair. Then we got number 9, allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. The allowance image resembles the spirit of the joker, the jester, or the fool. It is the embodiment of the infinite spirit within, the unbounded, fearless essence of expanded possibility, with very little regard for conventionality or rules. Disguised as the fool, the jester is oftentimes the barrier of unwanted truth, messages that are feared yet needed for evolution and growth. Allowance is the polar opposite of resistance. Sometimes the things we resist the most are the trials, the hidden treasures that lead to growth and evolution, the of reference to the process of transformation and unfolding. Meanwhile, the shiny pearls seem to vibrate with songs that come from deep within a mysterious other world. And the vast green waters indicate the deep connection to the heart and the realm of feelings and emotions. The square reminds us that reality is more of a multi layered experience than an objective absolute. So I want you to try this. Go inside yourself and reflect for a moment on your life. What stands out in this instant? Can you appreciate whatever the universe is bringing to you? Can you recognize the gifts that all experiences hold, even the ones you perceive as being negative? Can you be excited about the valuable lessons these bring them? Beautiful, beautiful. And we got communication, number 14, which also breaks down to a 5. So we got 2 5s. Change, lots of change. Collective consciousness is just going through lots of shifts, lots of big changes. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of soul balance. Communication is the process of sharing information between a sender and a recipient. For humans, this usually takes place through spoken and written words. gestures, behaviors, or touch. But it can also happen through the more subtle languages like chemistry and energies. Communication is at the core of all relations, whatever interpersonal between people or the way in which our inner world and body talk to us. While words have predominantly been the way humankind has communicated for most of its modern history, the new energy invites us, even requires us to develop our abilities to receive, translate, and share the messages that arise from the depths of us. Most of these messages will emerge as feelings and intuitive thought we have been using for so long hold far more complex and subtle energies than we ever imagined. And that leads to realizing more expanded and subtle meanings as well. The dolphins that swirl inside the four circles of this activation are representative of the mastery of relations. They support the awakening and the developing of subtle communications while reminding us to keep a playful attitude as we learn the new skills. Meanwhile, the number four represents the form based world in which we live. It is a reminder of the importance of applying all that we learn to the reality we collectively choose to create on this plane. The triangles in the middle represent the inner union and balance between the feminine and the masculine. The upward large triangle symbolizes the connection to source, and the abundant blues indicate an open throat chakra, so clear and unrestricted that communication flows effort, presence of an open heart, allowing love and compassion to pour into the external without restrictions and boundaries. The turquoise represents the high heart, the place where the energies from the heart and from the throat merge into loving expressions of truth. And the surrounding deep purple space represents the origin of clear, insightful perception through an open third eye. Try this. Take a moment to go inside and feel what your body is communicating to you. Is it happy? Is it sad? Is there any pain? There's great messaging in pain. Are you listening to that communication? How do you get with it? Are you kind and wise with your words when you speak with others? Are you sending positive messages to yourself? Communication. Beautiful, beautiful messages. So let's go ahead and let's move on to our Beyond Lamaria Oracle cards. Beautiful these cards are. I love these. These are one of my favorite. They just have absolute beautiful, beautiful images on them. I also have the Lamarian Star Child Oracle, which is a really wonderful deck, but we're not using those today. I would do that in my next Starseed reading. But those are also really good messages because it has like 10 different categories. So I really enjoy those. And it's really in depth for healing. If you just give me one moment, I'm going to take a quick break and I'm going to get a sip of my drink. I will be right with you. Okay, we're back. All right, so let's get a couple more shuffles. And then we'll final off these messages with the power of love activations. And we will hit the singing bowl a couple more times. To end this with some nice and peaceful sound. Again, these messages for the collective, for all star seeds and earth angels. Oh, a bunch wanted to go flying out. We can't take all that. All right, let's try this again. A whole stack's wanting to come out. It's a lot of messages that want to come through today. Just trying to get a couple. We don't. Take those. So we got air. And this is number 13, which also breaks down to a number of 4. So there's another 4. And this is paradigm shift. An innovative way of existing, new earth energies, inspiring others, fresh air, flying higher than you have before, more expansive, perceptive consciousness shift. We are in a time of great change, and the speed of our evolution is increasing exponentially. With our advancing technology and ability to communicate, more knowledge and power are available to us as individuals than we have had for centuries. There are also more platforms where we can share this information. We have the ability to connect with the tribes who are making a difference, to connect with a web of change where our lights unite and increase. Information that was inaccessible, taboo, or shrouded in mystery or in initiation, especially in the healing arts, is now available. We can engage many tools as we build energetic sovereignty and create pockets where we can choose to make big changes. We can inspire others, connect the dots, and receive and share the knowledge and tools needed for transformation. As we wake up, we can't help but awaken those around us. It may start with an inquiry on what this fresh, new, and long awaited breath is all about. An expansive being holds a tiny heart shaped seedling. When the foundations we build on come from a place of love over fear, we will see huge positive changes to the world. We can start with ourselves. Communication, sharing wisdom, the breath of life, movement, faith, winged helpers, intention, inspiration, and change. And then we got number 51, which also breaks down. Look how colorful these cards are. It's absolutely beautiful. Hello, Planet Unlimited. Welcome to my channel. Many blessings to you. Okay, so for this message, life changing experiences, glimpsing the great mystery, significant timing, pivotal moments, the Sri Yantra, the tuning fork of universal consciousness, music, transcending mundane reality. Significant moments that transcend belief remind us of a greater reality and influence us so that life will never be the same again. When I started channeling paintings, I explored sacred geometry by including it as a key element in my creations without knowing much about its meaning. When I looked up the wisdom of the Sarai Yantra, I was blown away. It symbolizes the sound of the universe. This painting was crucial for me as it was my make or break decider to for whether I could fulfill my dream as a painter. It was also significant as I crashed my car trying to steady the painting and momentarily taking my eyes off the road. The events that followed delivered the most spiritual growth I had experienced in this lifetime. Up until that point, interestingly, this piece has also vanished. The Sri Yantra is a powerful symbol described as the fork to the universal consciousness. It is present in those aha moments, the fragments in time when life as we know it falls away to reveal a place outside mundane. It brings a sense of awe and overwhelms, and yet it feels so real that it jolts us back to our core for deeper remembering. It allows us to fathom our limitlessness. This card is also about music as a sacred tool. It speaks of the importance of having a soundtrack for our journey. Music was an essential aspect of ceremony in Lemuria as it bridged the gap between matter and non matter. Even in this dimension, music opens the portals to an array of feelings and atmospheres. Bring more music reality. So, the divine meaning to this message is having your world shaken up even a little can invite a deeper glimpse of the great mystery of your life. There are myriad ways to peek behind the veil of the mundane world. Ecstatic dance, spiritual exploration, and intuitive creative pursuits are just a few. Aim to naturally imbue this awareness in your everyday existence so you can avoid the sudden wake up calls. Wake up to the hidden music, harmony, and wonder of your multi dimensional world. Yes, they are such beautiful, wonderful messages that are coming out today too. Like they definitely resonate with me. Um, Such beautiful messages. I love these cards. They're just so colorful and their art. I'm a painter myself, so and I also am musically inclined, so I am very creative and I just enjoy art. I really enjoy art. So a lot of the cards that I get are, got very pretty messages on them. All right. So we're going to go ahead and pull messages. Power of love, activations. And then we're going to go ahead and end the reading with the singing bowls. So we'll get a couple shuffles and then we'll get some messages from the power of love. I hope everyone has a blessed and wonderful day today. Wherever you are at, I'm on the Eastern time. So it's 2:42 p.m. where I'm at. So it's late afternoon. All right. See what comes out for the star seeds and earth angels. All right, let's get a couple more shuffles. The last deck just wanted to pop all the cards out. Now this one, they don't want to come out. I don't like to just pick the cards. I like when they fly out because then I know the messages are more on point. All right. Okay. First, we got acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Present. I don't know if you can see the messages very clear. It's a little blurry. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstance. Action of your soul. Elevation. Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. And for our overall message, we got Indus. How are you doing? I'll get a hold of you here soon and we'll get on there. We'll do a live this evening for the Capricorn. Sound good? So we got individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Action present, acceptance present, action, elevation, trust, and individuality. All right. So those were absolutely beautiful messages that came out today for our star seeds and really quickly. So for our mindful messages, we got gratitude, recharge, all is okay, the better it gets, and playful. Lots of all different colors of the rainbow. We got double mission, portal, the seas of Mintaka, and star bathing from our star seeds. From our star codes, we got Cancer, number 4, North Node, number 34, which is also a number 7, and then Leo, number 5. So those numbers could be significant for you. For our activations, we got sacral chakra, number 2, allowance, number 9, and communication, number 14, which is also a number 5. Lots of change, evolutions, elevation, change, lots of shifts. So then we got paragram shift, number 13, which also breaks down to number 4. And then we got the sound of the universe, number 51, which also breaks down to number 6. So those are our messages that came out for our star seeds and earth angels today. I hope everyone has a blessed and wonderful rest of your day. I will see you later for our Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.